Happy Tuesday. I'm here with singer-songwriter Lydia Boyum, who sang for us on the morning show this morning.
There's a girl down in Denver, she was born in December. She got left on the porch step in the snow. Took an ancestry test and found her mama was bested by the needle, the Easter weary bone.
Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. So how did you get started in music?
Well, I got started in music back in Florida.
Which is where you're from, right?
Yeah, well, that's where I grew up. I grew up military, so I kind of grew up all over.
Everywhere,
but I spent my childhood in Pensacola. And there was this music school where they kind of taught us, you know, writing songs and playing popular music. And I had been playing classical piano, but I just started doing it there and then started writing my own songs. And then I got here, came here last August and was able to really crack into the music scene. Music scene here is so incredibly supportive. I mean, people like Jason Wusso and my current partner in music, Ryan Lane. We play a lot of shows together. And it's just such a nice, fun environment to be in. And so I was really able to, you know, get in through the open mics and then start, you know, emailing people around and playing shows.
So I had previewed Wusso's 36-hour songwriting challenge, and you did that, correct?
I did do it.
How was that?
It was fun. It was fun. Yeah, the topic was orbit, and I had to, you know, figure out a song about an orbit in 36 hours, and I actually only had about an hour and a half to do it. So I wrote a song in an hour and a half. It's called Falling, and I started performing it out since then.
So you're going to be on the next album?
Potentially, it might. I'm not quite sure what, I mean, currently I'm working on an EP that's like done, and I'm just in the mixing phase of it, so hopefully that'll be out late this summer. And it won't be on that, but maybe on the next one.
And you did release an EP in February, I believe.
Yeah, February 27th.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, the EP is called Paradise Lost. I recorded it down in Nashville at a studio called Off the Row, who contacted me via social media, and it's a compilation of songs that have been written all the way from 2018 to 2023, like 2 weeks before I had to go record. And it really just kind of tells the story of growing up and, you know, exploring storytelling through songs and really kind of finding my voice in that sense.
And the song that you performed this morning, what was it called?
Hiking Hills.
Hiking Hills, I knew that. Can you tell us a little bit about what that song was about in particular?
Yeah, so that's like, I like to call it my true country song because it kind of has the country vibe, but then it has a lot of that storytelling element that I really love about songwriting, and that's really my favorite thing. And it's almost like a collection of, well, it is a collection of short stories. Each verse is a different story of somebody who's sort of going through it and really, you know, facing hardships in life and, you know, hiking these hills and trying to climb these mountains and, you know, maybe not doing the best and maybe, you know, struggling a lot, but then, you know, just I try to kind of tie it together of like, well, that's everybody, and we're all kind of doing that at the same time, so it's okay.
And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful song.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
And lastly, how would you describe your music to someone who might not know? Who's it for?
I would describe it as like a very folksy type of just truth. Like I just, you know, it's storytelling. So if you really want to just sit back and listen to a story, you can listen to my music.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
It was so good to meet you.
You too.